Welcome back to Crochet Creations and a new addictions video number 104. Well, according to my notes, I haven't done one since March 22nd. What? Seriously? I'm so sorry. So that means I'm going to have to double up on the drawings or later on in the show, right? Grab a cup and join me. Today is Monday. It's a crazy Monday in the insurance world, apparently. So I have come home to relax and do a video for you, to forget about that kind of stuff tonight. You know, that's the way today went. Nuts. Okay, let's see. A couple of updates. Because I have only done lives for the last 3 videos, Sunday live, no filter live, and a Sunday live. So that means for well over a week, you haven't seen anything updated, and if you weren't watching. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about the April yarn that I picked out for hats, and more hats, because it is April. And it is a DK yarn from a Premier called Color Fusion. It just happens to be that colorway. Neapolitan. And the stitch marker I picked for the month of April is a butterfly with a round lever back. So that's the yarn I've spotlighted. I have not used this yarn ever before, but from the feel of it, it is wicked soft. It is gorgeous too. We're talking 100% acrylic, so it's very soft for that. 325 yards in a skein. And a 3 light. What's going on with that? 3 light. So I'm going to be doing the Ross pattern in the 3 light number scheme. In other words, what he uses for the needles and the stitch count. And then I'm going to do my own border. I said that in the live, and I didn't say it on an addictions video. So we will see how that comes out. I haven't started it yet. A couple of the finishes that you may not have seen because you don't watch lives. And if you do, that's fine. But this is the Halo shawl that I did with the no filter yarn. And, you know, I threw those labels into the box. You know how we are saving our labels that we've used the yarn up? Well, it's in that box. So they're not in the garbage. But I have a 30% wool tag on this one. Yes, this is a very lightweight, and I think they were between a 2 and a 3 weight. Beautiful colorway on this one. It's muted rainbows, you know, like a muted. And if you watch the lives, you would have seen me show this several times, but I didn't show it on anything else. Well, no filter show. So this was an animal fiber wool content Rosetto. It was an ice yarn called Rosetto. And it's all done. And it was the Halo Shawl, which Olga, you know what? I'll just link that tutorial down below. And this is in my Etsy shop now. And then we did one of my own patterns that I came up with. You know, just one of those, throw it together. We did it on the live, and everybody did it. 23 people finished it. And this was done with Karen Skinny Cakes called Raspberry Ganache. And I think it came out great. I did a little fancy border there. And this is in my Etsy shop now. So that's the finishes to catch you up on the last 2 weeks and the last time you saw this sweater. So that's about all I have to show you for finishes. Except for a couple of little booties and a couple other things. But that's okay. So I occasionally get some smile mail from my cousin once in a while. And this last time she went down to our nearly new, or, you know, kind of like a place where they have maybe donations from families or something like that. And every once in a while they get yarn in, and she brings it home every time she sees it. So this last time she brought home this bag. Now this bag is sealed. I don't see where anybody sealed it. It's still sealed like that. It's like this little tiny rip right here, and this little tiny ball is added, but the rest of it seems to be sealed, and it is Red Heart soft. And so I got it from her, and she didn't tell me what she paid for it, but those little yard sale type finds or what have you at the secondhand store, yeah. So this is a light gray heather, and this is a Red Heart soft. They say they have 212 yards in them. And talk about soft. This is really, really soft. It's a 4 medium, 100% acrylic. So that's looking like hats to me. I know that my friend Stephanie's saying, ooh, gray heather. Well, maybe I won't make anything. Maybe I'll just save it. No, I don't know. I don't know, but I got that. So that's an addition to the stash, right? The next thing I want to do is go back to talking about the bracket game. Now, over the last couple weeks, there has been some winnings taken out of the bracket game. So what is left? Well, we have 5 spots left. 4, 5, 6, 8, and 12. So we have to fill those 5 spots. Now, rather than add more into the prize bin, I'm going to leave it alone. And I'm going to draw some winners today to try to fill those spots up. We still have some impeccable tweed in here. Beautiful camo tweed colorway. This is acrylic yarn. We have 2 of those. And we have 2 left of the Charisma loops and threads, which is a bulky 5. This is a 4. This is a 5. And this is called Stormy. Beautiful. There's 2 of them. So those are still in here. And we still have the Afghan book. And we also have the Needles and Notions organizers. So those 4 items are still available. So if you go to the Addictions 98 and amend your comment to either play the game, the bracket game, or one of the prizes. The finals, and it says what the finals are. There is 2 different packages to choose from, 1 winner. And I added the needle case, the knit needle case, and the needle set in the purple case. I added that as a 3rd option if you were to win the brackets. So that's the update. everything else that was in there, the sock yarn, the set of stitch markers, those have all been claimed, so they're no longer in there. So what I do is I go to episode 98 for this bracket, and I get the YouTube comment picker to pull me the comments, and it is doing so slowly but surely, and it says I have 59 comments. So now I'm going to go ahead and draw a winner from that. If you are playing this game, then you know you have to have United States address to win. All prizes are sponsored or whatever by me. The game is sponsored by me, not YouTube or any yarn companies, blah, 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 blah. There might be a prize in there that someone gave me to use, but other than that, it's sponsored by me. So let's go ahead and draw from the YouTube comment picker. And the first name that we're drawn today is Brittany English. Now let's see. Brittany, do you have a spot on this bracket board yet? No, she does not. So, your hat is so pretty, she says. I can't wait to see it finished. I would love a spot on the bracket board. Second, I would like the Fair Isle yarn. So, okay. So at this point, Brittany gets to pick a spot. And if she doesn't have it, then, which she doesn't, she gets a spot. So her spots choices are 4, 5, 6, 8, and 12. So that's for Brittany. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to pick another name and see what they have down. So I'm going to go and pick another winner. All right, let's see who this is. All right, Tracy Carr. Tracy Carr. All right, congratulations to Tracy. Let's see what she has to say. Another fun game with some gorgeous yarn in it. I would love to have a bracket spot or the Fair Isle yarn. Yes, the Fair Isle yarn has been won. I hope to join this make-along. I work all day on weekends, so it's hard for me to follow the pattern, but this one sounds like fun, so I'll have to rewatch the live to get it right. Okay. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Tracy, for following me. I hope you watch this video so that you can see your name was drawn for a bracket spot. So there's number 2. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pick another winner for this one and see who is our third winner today. And that is, it looks like Annette. It is Pastel Dreams. Okay, so we have Annette as the third choice. And Annette does not have a spot on this bracket board either. So, let's see. Woohoo! Love the bracket game. First a spot would be fun. You got it, Annette. If you watch this video, all you have to do is send me a message through Messenger or an email that says, I claim my bracket spot and which one you want. And hopefully everyone will pick a number and we won't be going back and forth with messages. She says, second, your handmade stitch marker set. That has been claimed, so that's gone. Playing along is fun and builds up our community. Yeah, the hat is fabulous and the PMs are cute too. Hugs from me to you. Pastel Dreams, you are the third drawing today. And I think what I'll do is I will draw the rest of them sometime in the next week. We will draw the last 2 and then we will start a new bracket game after that. So I'm getting there. We're filling this up. Okay, the last thing on the agenda today is some smile mail. I have my Yarnable box subscription from Hypnotic Yarns. And this is the April box. I gotta get the box opener. I know there's a trusty Gerber up there in Alaska, but this is not a Gerber. What is this? An all-way arc. This is an all-way arc. And it's old, but it works. And it's a safety thing on there too, which helps, right? You can still cut yourself no matter what they say. Be very careful with it. And of course, this is a hinged box, so you know, my friend Stephanie, she doesn't know how to open hinged boxes. I'm just picking on all of you today, huh? All right, so how this comes is it comes all gift boxed, pretty. So we can't see the yarn right away. Okay, let's see. There's always a bag of goodies. And it's usually got some other small businesses that help her out. And there's goodies in there from different places. So what I like to do is I like to take the card out. The card tells me the theme for the month and kind of goes over everything and where they're from. So it says April 2022, mermizing. Okay, mermazing. Mermazing is brought to you, which is the theme, by Mermaid Scales, Sea Foam, and Salty Air. So those are the three companies that helped her out, and they are a spa bath salt. We've had this before, once before. It was a different company, I think. And in this it's by Simply Organic Soap. And it is the lemongrass essential oil soothing bath salts. So that is the first item. Yeah, that smells like lemongrass, all right. Okay. That's that one. And then the Mermaid, I dropped it. See that, Beverly? I dropped the card. Have to. You gotta do it. All right. The Mermaid keychain, designed by Yarnable. Oh, that is cute. There. So you got the Mermaid scale design. And that's cute. And it says, Sassy Sink Birth. Oh, Sassy Since Birth. Salty by choice. Sassy Since Birth. Salty by choice. I just started reading today. You just don't mind me. Okay, well, that's something to put on a project bag. And then the third item in here is Mermaid binder clips. And they are designed by the Yarnable also. And look at, there's 5 of them, and they have little mermaid tails. Aren't they cute? Yeah, those are fun. I use those in all of my journals. I have a journal for addictions videos. I have a journal for my live. And I have a journal for mailing out stuff. So every time I draw, I go into my journal and I write the person's name in there and who won and what they won. And I use these kind of clips to keep my space. And when the person claims it, I put a certain mark in there. And then when they are shipped out, I put another mark in there. I'm probably pretty organized. But then again, I always ask you, when you're claiming something, tell me what your name is. If it's a different name than your regular name. And tell me where you won it and what you won, because there are a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, they are something I will use. And then sometimes, and I'm going to start doing this. Every now and again, I'm going to take some of these little items that are filling up this drawer over here and just throwing them in giveaways. So if you receive something from me and there's extra stuff in it, don't be surprised, because it's getting to be a little bit ridiculous between these two bins. I have all kinds of stuff. I got pens. I mean, everybody's got to put a little something in their boxes, and I've gotten a crap load of it. So I think I'm going to start just putting them in. You want to see the yarn? Oh, okay. It always comes in a drawstring bag. How much you want to make a bet it's mermaid colors? Kind of like maybe the raspberry ganache colors. Like what I just showed you. Mermaid colors, maybe, possibly. Okay, well, guess what? It is. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys. Check it out. This is beautiful. Oh yeah. Mermazing. It's mermazing. I love that word. Love that word. Okay, it's a plush DK. It is 15% nylon and 85% super wash merino. 246 yards of mermazing. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love it. I definitely want to cast on some DK socks in Crazy Sock Lady simple DK sock pattern. I want to, yeah, right away. I don't know whether I will have time to, but I definitely want to. So let me know what you think about the mermazing, and take a moment out of each day and be creative. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye for now.